So today I want to talk about community versus audience. The idea that we are moving away from this broadcast model and mindset that is so prevalent still into this relational dialogue model to build a resilient personal brand where we're really cultivating and developing not just a sense of communicating ourselves to our audience, but also that they are part of this community that we build around us as that brand with that specific mission, but also able to share and connect with this audience as we grow and learn. And that journey can happen together. And so the distinction is that an audience group is looking one way, they're just sitting there passive watching, and a community is a group of people who are looking at a shared mission. So that's multi-way, we're in this together, we're trying to figure out this YouTube thing, how to be here, how to do this with meaningful contribution to the world and to society at large, and not just be another bit of noise in the endless YouTube landscape. And so the service first dialogue, we're trying to move into the we shift. Stop saying, I'm going to teach you, and start saying, here's what we're figuring out together. And, I can very much say that is what is driving me on this channel. I'm not here to be this top-down educator who's got it all figured out. But what I'm doing is like bringing all my experience from film and television into this space, and then avidly learning and tracking what is happening on this platform of YouTube, and then filtering that through my lens of being like, okay, how can we use this to be of service? How can this service my projects? And then how can I share what I'm learning with you to support and grow your vision, your brand, your channel? And so one of the ways we can really do this that is powerful is to create a shared language, specific terms for your community. Like for me, I really love this idea of human moat, It's this sense of, we're in this world of all this crazy AI generated content and perfect information, which is just commodity. And, I can get AI to generate a script about all of what we're talking about right now in seconds. But what AI can't generate is, my 20 years of experience in the trenches, my battle scars, the failures, the successes, and all that brings with my experience. So, this idea of human moat is proof of human. It's like the raw, honest evidence that you have actually lived the advice you are giving. And that's what I'm trying to do with this channel. And so, once you've got a strong enough audience where you're actually really starting to get feedback, you can actually audit your comments. This is a very practical step to say, are people just giving you generic comments like great video, or are they sharing, the depth of their struggle? Oh, when you said this, it really made me think about X and then implement Y. Or, it doesn't even have to be that involved, but like, if you're starting to track that there isn't much vulnerability in the comments, or generosity in what people are really sharing from their lived experience, the community aspect needs watering. And for me and my experience in this channel, I know I'm in the early days, and I don't have much of a community to water yet, but I trust, and I'm doing this for the process of being of use to serve you, and also it's serving me by practicing, evolving, and sharpening my skills as a educator, developing my personal brand. And I guess ultimately I would say that, the brand isn't measured by the subscriber count. It's in the depth of how the conversation unfolds in your comments. And so, this can be an aspirational goal to know that that's what you're aiming towards if your channel's just starting out. But it's just a framework to think about how, what it is that you're doing can really have impact, and how you can really track that as you grow and evolve as a creator. And so with that all being said, I would love to hear from you. Tell me what is meaningfully happening for you in the experience of trying to grow your channel. And let's start a conversation in the comments.